It's a hockey stream as we continue the celebration of 600 episodes here on the VIG Lounge. And can the Golden Knights go up 3-1 in this series against Carolina on home ice? Or will the Hurricanes storm back to even the series at 2? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to Game 4, Golden Knights and Hurricanes here on the VIG Lounge. Eichel wins the opening draw here, and we are underway as Stone carries in for the VGK. Fires one and a save made by Brandon Bussey, making his first playoff start. He, of course, was in net in relief as Frederik Andersen gave up 4 IRL in Game 3. Knocked away from Eichel off the stick of Jacob Slavin. Olympic teammates, now Dorofeev in, but it looks like it's going to be a power play for the Golden Knights as they're looking for their first shot as Andrei Svechnikov is going to the box. Yeah, you can't do that. It's a pretty egregious cross-check right there. See if the Golden Knights can take advantage of being up a minute. Second unit out there to start. William Karlsson to take the draw. And the Hurricanes win it. Sean Walker looks to clear it out, unable to do so. Carried right back in by Brett Howden. Howden knocked down, has the puck once again. Fires one, rebound, score! Barbashev! Ivan the Terrible on the power play! And the Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead! Oh, I think it is Frederik Andersen in net still. I thought it was Bussey because of the... Yeah, it is Andersen. All right. Seriously thought they were going to change that, but I guess not. And I've got a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. Golden Knights with a 1-0 lead. Puck's carried in now by Brett Howden. Along the wall. Missed the check. Now McDown trying to stay with it, and that shot goes wide. Collected now by Howden. Up now to Mitch Marner. Marner trying to get by everybody. Got a shot away, and Andersen turned inside. Jackson Blake. Rubbed out by Theodore. Pass across. Noah Hannafin. Up the left side to Barbashev. Dumps it in. That's a big blast by Andersen. Off the pad of another Andersen with a different spelling. Rasmus tees it up again, and that one's turned away by Freddie. Ivan Barbashev at the side of the net looking for a second, but it would not go. Hurdle. Back up top. Colton Sissons with a drive, and that goes off a teammate to the corner as it went off a VGK shin pad. Puck's carried in now by Tomas Hurdle. Hurdle shoots, save made, Andersen. Puck's carried right back in by Jack Eichel. Eichel dances through, shoots, saved by Andersen down low. As Eichel broke in just a wee bit. And the only goal so far surrendered is the power play goal. Bit of a jostle in front of the Hurricanes net. Puck given away and carried back in by Mark Stone. Stone turning off a check. Dishes off to Theodore, and that shot went wide. Knocked away, now Eichel has it. Robbed in tight by Anderson. 7:53 to go in period one. Highlighting Jordan Staal. Not sure why. I guess, oh yeah, that's it. He's a big boy, he can hit. Longtime veteran of the NHL. Won a cup in 2009 with my Eastern team. The Penguins, what a giveaway, but Carlson couldn't capitalize. Seth Jarvis carried it in. Got jostled a wee bit. And the Hurricanes get it to Svechnikov, and that's turned aside by Carter Hart. And the Knights looking to try to get it out. Howland up the left wing side. Trying to find a lane, and he does, but he couldn't get the shot off. And a giveaway. Puck up for grabs, and the Canes get it. Taylor Hall seems to have rediscovered his game in Carolina. And Keandre Miller knocked that head-high pass down. Otherwise, it would have been a Golden Knights sprung on a breakaway. Up carried in by Noah Hannafin. Tees one up, and the rebound was difficult to handle for Anderson, but he did. And the clearing attempt was picked off by Rasmus Anderson. Now Noah Hannafin tries to dust the puck off, lost it. He's regathered it behind the net. Got it to the corner. Passing play didn't quite work out. Rasmus Anderson carries in for the VGK. Rasmus on Freddie, and Freddie with the win on that one. The E.N. Anderson won out on the O.N. Anderson right there. And we're highlighting Frederick Anderson for the first of only 3 times if they want to keep bringing him up. Made 12 saves in the period. Again, that is not an edge stat. That tells me that we've got 13 shots. You know how I know that? Because we scored 1. And Freddie made the other 12 stops. So again, not an edge stat. Shot deflected wide. I don't know if that hit the net or not. Didn't look like it. But Vegas heavily outshoot the Canes 13-2 and do have the 1-0 lead to show for it. Courtesy of Ivan Barbashev, a power play goal. Vegas leads game 4 1-0 after 20 minutes. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 13-3 in favor of the VGK. Hits a lot closer, 8-9. So Carolina is leading in that category. Vegas leading in the passing percentages. And the face-off's actually close, 3-2. As you can see down there, Vegas 1-for-1 on the man advantage. And let's see if we can extend on that in the second period. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what this second period's all about, shall we? Shea Theodore finds Pavel Dorofeyev. Dorofeyev dances his way in, shoots, scores! It's a Russian invasion! Pavel Dorofeyev. Just a little bit of a spin to get space. And wires that one past the Carolina netminder. And Vegas now leads it 2-0 on goals from Ivan Barbashev on the power play. And now Pavel Dorofeev joins him at even strength. Oh, what a giveaway to Dorofeev again! And Anderson bailed out the defense there. Chant of Go Knights Go. As Dorofeev on back-to-back plays nearly had 2 goals. William Karlsson wins it back. Shea Theodore lets it go, and it goes wide. Puck goes to no man's land. Svechnikov collects it. Gets it to Sebastian Aho. Aho rubbed off the puck. And it's carried back in by William Karlsson. Karlsson trying to dance his way through. Wasn't able to do so. Puck regathered by Rasmus Andersson, who's being harassed by Seth Jarvis. Got it back to Noah Hannafin. It gets blocked by a teammate. And that teammate has the puck in William Karlsson. And the puck rolls in on Anderson. He will hang on. 14:57 to go here in period number 2. Highlighting the goaltending matchup, Carter Hart and Frederick Anderson. One is doing better than the other, and I'm sure you can guess which. Oh! Posty! Noah Hannafin with a seeing eye wrist shot, and it's 3-0 Vegas. Again, he may not be able to build an arc, but he can score a goal. Noah Hannafin, 3-0. Looks like a carbon copy of Game 4, or Game 3, excuse me, as Vegas has jumped out to a 3-0 lead. The only difference is none of these goals were scored by Tomas Hertl or Mitch Martin. That was a little bit of an eager beaver on that draw. That was my fault. Puck rolls in on Hart. Golden Knights player knocked down in front of the net. VGK looking to get it up. And they will do just that. Rasmus Anderson splits the D, lost the puck though. Regathered, Colton Sissons trying to get a shot away. Rolls in on Anderson and he will hang on. 12:41 to go in the middle frame. Tomas Hertl trying to dance his way in, and that shot deflected wide. Mark Stone dumps it in. Colton Sissons to the front of the net. And Anderson squeezes it and is able to hang on. Now we're highlighting Jeremy Lauzon, probably for one thing. Boom! Yep, that's exactly what I thought. How you doing, Mr. Chatfield? Bang, 5-on-5. And we're not talking about the complement of players on the ice. We're talking number to number. 8:49 in the second, and we are feeling fine. Golden Knights up 2-0. Mark Stone, partial break, off the bar. And a wrist shot turned aside by Anderson. Puck down the wall to Howden. Sets up the one-timer, and it turned to be dusted off just a little bit. And then Stone was denied on the rebound with 5:35 remaining in period 2. Golden Knights that close to getting a 4th goal. And aside from those who scored the goals, it would have been a carbon copy of Game 3. Anderson with a floater. That shot turned away by Anderson. Anderson to Anderson. Very confusing. One-timer blocked off a shin pad. But Vegas is dominating in the shots in the zone time right now. And they're looking to go up 3-1 in this best-of-7 series. Shane Gostisbehere collected it off the draw, won by Aho. Aho says, oh no, as he gets knocked down to the wall. And Mitch Marner will dump it in. Brett Howden, side of the net, turned away. What a beautiful passing play! How did you do? Golden Knights lead 4-0 on a gorgeous feed out in front. And Anderson completely scrambled. Look at this pass. Give and go to Howden, and no mistake. Kind of a weird issue with the puck there. No one seemed to want it. Up the right wing side, carried in now by Colton Sissons. Sissons dances his way in, got his own rebound. And it was turned aside. Ivan Barbashev settles it down, fires, and a save made again by Frederik Andersen. Hurdle has it, lost it. Robinson. Hayden Korzak knocked off the puck. Shot blocked off the stick of Colton Sissons. Sissons is away. Left the puck behind. And that's going to do it for 2 periods of play. The Golden Knights extend the lead. It's 4-0 after 2. Huge hit by Eric Robinson. I'll give him credit. And are they going to show that gorgeous feed? Oh, yeah. Bang, one knee, back of the net. 71-21. That was gorgeous. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 29-10 in favor of the VGK. Hits closer, 20-17, also favoring Vegas. Passing percentage favoring Carolina, but not by a large margin. And faceoffs were doubled by Carolina, 10-5. We have the only power play of the game so far, and Ivan Barbashev cashed in. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up, and let's see if the Golden Knights can go up 3-1 in the Stanley Cup Final, shall we? Third period action for Game 4 coming up next here on the VIG Lounge. Jack Eichel won it to Stone. Stone pushes the backhand, shoots, and it's blocked off by Chatfield. Theodore steps up. Svechnikov. Good stick by Dorofeev. Braden McNabb tried to bring it in. He gets knocked off the puck. Shea Theodore crunches along the wall. Now to Stone. Up to Dorofeev. Dorofeev dumps it in. Collected by Shea Theodore. Theodore to the net. Denied by Anderson. Now, I do have Bussy in the lineup for this. I took him out initially because I didn't think we'd see him. And it was going to automatically default to Brandon Bussy in net instead of Frederick Anderson, and I wanted to make it authentic, but threw a little wrinkle in when I did this initially. This is the second time I'm recording, because the first time I did the stream, which would have had the Golden Knights win the Cup in 4 games, for some reason, Xbox decided that I didn't need to have video. So we're redoing it. An exhibition play as that puck goes out of play. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in the third. But I will set up a best of 3 or a battle for the cup with game 5 and the potential games to follow. Should have come to that, because I do want to make sure that we actually get to see the cup ceremony in this game, because it is actually pretty neat. I like that there's some added little wrinkles that they have that I don't believe they had last year. Maybe they did, but I missed it. I don't know. Puck carried right back in by Eichel. Or sorry, by Marner. I only saw a 9 for a second. Mitch Marner trying to drive to the net, and he lost the puck. The Golden Knights still got it, and it pinballed around until Anderson shut it down. Another one draw for Carolina. Save made by Hart. And the puck scared right back in by Brett Howden. Howden trying to dance through. Lost it. Fires one, and that's denied by Anderson. Robinson. Sean Hart's got it. He'll hang on. Just over the halfway mark of the third period, and the Golden Knights are up by 4. And Carolina only has 12 shots to the VGK's 34. And Hurdle wins the draw. Got it to Colton Sissons, who will send it the rest of the way. Carolina able to come away with it. Said no contest until it was knocked off the stick. Battle for the puck in the Golden Knights zone. And Colton Sissons has got it, and he will send it in. Collected, and off the post again! I cannot believe how many posts I've hit in this game. It's been at least 4. Or maybe 3 posts and a crossbar, but either way, I have hit iron a lot. Golden Knights trying to regather and get the puck back into the Kane zone. Best course of action was to feed it up the middle, and got a shot on net for Caden Korzak, which is turned aside by Anderson. Eichel was unstoppable until Freddie Anderson got his paws on the puck. Chant of Go Knights Go. Taking a look at the Carolina bench. Brandon Bussy, who we thought was going to start here in Game 4. And it looks like the Golden Knights are going to get a penalty out of this. And we'll see what the call is. Interference by the looks of it. Jack Eichel going to the box. Oh, yeah, okay, he did knock him down, so I'll yield that, I guess. Eichel just takes a drink of water in the penalty box. Why is Kolasar taking the draw? Keegan Kolasar clears the puck. Now to Colton Sissons, who maybe should have taken the draw over Kolasar, but whatever. I don't know why these power plays and penalty kill assignments get all screwed up. Colton Sissons got it to Lazan. Lazan carries in. Lazan stops up, hammers it, and the rebound is covered by Anderson. Best chances on this Canes man advantage belong to the team a man down. William Karlsson with a bump. Now Nikishin gets absolutely leveled. Golden Knights look to dump it in. And they do. Back to William Karlsson. Karlsson surveys his options, tries to get to the front of the net, lost the puck. Here comes Svechnikov. And McNabb pulls them off. He did get the shot away, but it was not dangerous. To the net, and Brown puts it in! Oh, we're all down 9 with that one! I don't know if that's a shorthanded goal or not. It doesn't look like it, but might as well be. Nick Dowd just drove to the net and was able to find some room past Freddie Anderson. Do they seriously make a goaltending change with under 2 minutes left? That is ridiculous. Carried right back in by Noah Hannafin. Hannafin's going to test Bussy, I believe, and he passed that one. Jankowski to Robinson. Jankowski back to Robinson, and the puck trying to clear it. Hart decides to freeze it with 41.6 on the clock. I know I saw this on Facebook, actually, that Golden Knights fan pointed this out, that if Vegas scores 5 goals, they win. Because in the last 2 games that they won, they scored 5 goals. So we've got 5 here, so I'm hoping that's an omen. Jackson Blake. Knocked off the puck. Carried in now by Jack Eichel. Eichel fires one, and a save made by Bussy, who is indeed in net. He was swamped out with 1:48 to go. Like, they might as well have just finished the game at that point. But whatever, here we are. But Howden dumps it in. And the Vegas Golden Knights hop onto the ice, and they know now that they have the Hurricanes on the ropes. A huge 5-0 victory here in Game 4 with a chance to hoist the Stanley Cup on the road. How you doing, Chance? That's the one that sealed it for Freddie Anderson, I believe. Still say my favorite goal is the one I scored with Brett Howden. That pass was just gorgeous from Karlsson. Let's take a look at this. 5-0 is the final. Shots on goal, 42-15 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. Hits still pretty close, 34-26. Carolina wins the passing percentage battle and the face-off battle to the surprise of no one. Vegas wins the power play battle, though, 1-for-1 to 0-for-1 for Carolina. And only took 27 seconds, as you can see there. Ivan Barbashev to open the scoring on the power play. But what's more important is the Golden Knights are one win away from their second Stanley Cup in franchise history and their second in 3 years. So basically, we went Golden Knights, Florida, have a chance to go back to the Golden Knights. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday, everyone. And of course, go Knights, go!